Hey guys, Han Yellow, another beer video. I got another Great Notion beer today, surprise, surprise, right? It is Junior Prom Double IPA, 8.2% ABV. I've never had this before, and probably because they haven't brewed this before. They did, however, brew, I think it's called Prom Night, in collaboration with Other Half, and this is a collaboration with Other Half, I should have mentioned that. But it was an Other Half beer that they did. It was called Prom Night. I think it was a double IPA as well. And this is Great Notions brew, I suppose. Still in collaboration, but Great Notions beer versus Other Half's beer. And Other Half, man, I've only had like a handful of their beers, but everything's been pretty damn legit, man. No joke. And this is damn fresh, man. Just got this last Saturday. Today's Monday, the 7th of October. It was canned on 10/4/19, and it says "Save the Last Dance for Me." And I just kind of give you guys a quick tour of that label, I guess, while I was talking. But yeah, you got that Yeti dude and the same broccoli dude, I think, from their last label. So the same two characters. And if you look closely, they both have braces because it's a junior prom, right? So anyways, man, let's get this beer into a glass, see what it looks like, smells like, and tastes like. And I'm expecting this to be like mad good. Like, oh damn, beer just squirted everywhere. Okay. Just a little bit, so I'm just going to continue. And I just got done. Sorry, I had to take that taste because I actually spilled a little over the top of the can here, but I hardly tasted anything. But I was saying, if I look sweaty or kind of nasty, it's because I just got done doing some yard work. So yeah, that's why I look like that. And if you guys have any like sure way or like dummy proof way of like planting seeds and growing grass seeds, leave it in the comments below, man. I really need to, grow some grass in my backyard, my front yard. So just leave a comment below. Let me know your, proven method of how to grow grass seeds. Anyways, onto the beer, man. When I poured it, it poured with about a finger of this really nice, frothy, fluffy, yellowy, orange head. And the beer itself, creamy. That's what I'm gonna say. Creamy orange. It's that slightly pale orange color that I like. It kind of just gives it that creamy appearance to it. That's exactly what this is. It's orange yellow, I suppose, but it's that pale creamy like orange. I'm not sure why I associate that with creamy, but I don't know. It just looks creamy. Like it looks not like a fruit drink, more like a milkshake, I suppose. Let's get on to the aroma. The aroma is just citrus, definitely, as I totally suspected that. Trying to get more out of this than just citrus. Definitely pithiness as well, so citrus, pithiness. Not getting a whole lot out of this, man, except for that citrus. And I'm kind of afraid because I'm getting, I know I mentioned this in a couple videos before where I said I'm getting like very orange pronounced beers. I also get somewhat of a plastic, like a burning straw type flavor. I'm kind of getting that on the nose. I'm hoping it's not on the flavor because that would totally kill it for me. And I expect this beer, for some reason, I really want this beer to be really good. Not for some reason. We all know why, because it's Great Notions Other Half, man. They brew damn good beers, and together it should be twice as good, right? That's how things work, right? So that's why I'm expecting this beer to be damn good. I'm reaching for some stuff. I always say mangoes, very underripe mangoes this time around, not really ripe. Underripe peaches. Overall, I'm gonna say the beer just smells very green, dude. Like, I feel like if I leave this for 2, maybe 3 weeks, it'll ripen up a bit and just taste absolutely freaking amazing. But yeah, at the moment, I'm gonna say peaches, mangoes, both super underripe, like green mangoes and like just hard peaches, like not soft ripe peaches, obviously, and some pithiness and orange notes there, but not a whole, like not really ripe orange. I guess underripe oranges as well, so like they're not as sweet and they're a little slightly tartar, I suppose. That's pretty much all I'm getting, just super underripe aromas. Hopefully the taste is, not so much like the nose. Hopefully they're all, you know what I mean. Let's get into it. Cheers. Yeah. I must say the taste right now doesn't quite follow the nose, but it does have this underripe characteristic to it. Like, it wants to be sweeter, it wants to be more juicy, it wants to be more tropical, but it's just not the right time, you know what I mean? And it's weird with beers, man. I know I'm not the only one, but there are beers out there where if you let them sit for 2 or 3 weeks after the canning date, they actually taste better. I have no idea why. It's kind of like, you know, day old spaghetti. You kind of just leave it there, it marinates together, you know, everything, all the ingredients get to know each other, and they kind of just combine a lot better. It's kind of like that, I think, for beers. At least in my view, that's how I see it. But still, solid beer, man. Mouthfeel, you got, I wouldn't say, you know how other half has like this crazy pillowy mouthfeel all the time? It's almost there, but it's not quite there. It is still not water consistency. Very good mouthfeel. I would say medium for sure. And juice quality, definitely there. Very juicy beer. And like I said, I think in a few weeks, it's going to be like a huge juice bomb. And it's just going to be extremely crushable at 8.25% ABV. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but it's 8.25% ABV. But yeah, just in a few weeks, it's going to be extremely crushable, I feel like. The flavor is definitely tropical. I'm going to say tropical. You get citrus. I'm getting some pineapple in this. Just slight pineapple juice. Peaches for sure. Mangoes, kind of on the back end, but peaches rides all the way through, I think. I have to take another sip to confirm that. But alcohol-wise, you do get slight alcohol burn. At 8.25%, man, you kind of expect this is a double IPA. Come on, you expect that. It's nothing crazy or anything, but when drinking it, you will know that it is a double. Like, if no one told you it's a double, you would think it's a double. You might actually think it's a triple too, just because it's such little differentiation between like the feeling of drinking the 8% beer and a 10% beer. Like, you just, you know, it's so like little that you just can't tell. You would just assume that it is not a single IPA. I wouldn't assume that drinking this for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna say green up front. Slight pithiness, citrus. Underripe mangoes. Actually, underripe mangoes kind of rides all the way through too, but it carries along the slightly more ripe peaches with it. Ends with this pithy citrus flavor there. Not a whole lot of bitterness to this. Very little. You got some bitterness just from that pithiness, but very little bitterness. And I mean, coming from other half, I'm not sure if I've ever had an IPA from them that's like bitter. Like, seriously, I don't even know if I've had an IPA from Great Notion that's bitter. I mean, I might have, but like, I just can't come up with one right now. And so, you know, I expect this to be a huge ass juice bomb in a few weeks, man, and it's gonna be freaking amazing. I'm not gonna waste everyone's time by doing a second video. I just wanted to do this fresh because I know I get a lot of sometimes I get a lot of shit for a lot. I gotta stop saying a lot. Sometimes I get shit for reviewing beers that are like way old, or beer in like growlers that are like a week old, and I understand because growlers, you know, it doesn't hold a completely like airtight seal, and so. But growlers, I do try to, you know, review it the same day or within the next day. Just sometimes, you know, there's a lot of beers to drink, and I do YouTube beer tubing for fun, and so there's, you know, I don't just drink beer on camera. I drink beer outside of doing beer tubing too. So there's only so much beer you can drink, and there's only so much beer that I'm willing to put in my body. And I mean, I put a lot in already, and so like it takes a while to get through, you know. My beer stock in the fridge, first world problems, right? But yeah, you know, just sometimes I slip, you know, a beer might be a month, it might be 2 months old, but I let you guys know on camera. I don't like try to fake or anything. I always keep it real on this channel. If it's not good, I'm gonna say it's not good. And on that note, before this video drags on way too long, way past off topic of this beer, I'm gonna try to do a different I guess, series. I mean, I don't know what to call it, but I'm gonna let other people pick like beers for me to drink. I'm not gonna tell them anything. They're just gonna go to the store or whatever, pick up a beer, and that's what I'm gonna drink. It's not gonna be like a mystery beer or anything. I'm gonna know. I'm gonna be able to read what it is, but they're gonna be able to pick it, and I'll drink it and do a review on it because like I feel like all these videos I probably had maybe two, maybe or three videos of me doing beer videos where I'm like, yeah, this beer is not for me. It is, you know, total shit in my opinion. And everyone's palate is different. I get that, but if I pick my own beer, I'm not gonna pick a beer that I don't like. So, like 99% of my videos are gonna be like, oh yeah, this beer is great. I highly recommend it. I recommend this one. I didn't mention that, but I recommend this one for sure. Trade for it, all that. But yeah, like, you know, I just want to change it up. You know, drink beers that I don't normally would drink because if I pick the beer, obviously I'm not gonna pick like a beer that I know I'm not gonna like. So the video is always gonna be like, oh yeah, this beer is great. I highly recommend it. It's never really, oh yeah, I don't really like this beer. It's weird because X, Y, Z. I don't really recommend it, but also I like to tell people that you should try everything at least once. So yeah. Way off topic, but I just want to give a slight update on the channel, and I didn't want to make like a 2-minute video for that. Anyways, man, this is Junior Prom, other half, Great Notion, 8.25% ABV, double IPA. If you guys like the video, give a thumbs up, comments down below, subscribe for more videos, and hit that notification bell, man. As always, dream big dreams and believe all things possible. Thank you for watching. Cheers.